I can't see her doing something like that. She's super intelligent. I can't.
This was the moment Zach discovered the shocking truth about his wife, Ashley. She was a secret murderer. The police had found Taylor Rise, a friend of Ashley's, dead on his property, and Ashley was their prime suspect. Despite the evidence, Zach couldn't bring himself to believe it. However, he was about to face the most stunning revelation of his life in the interrogation room.
Can you tell me how you came to know Taylor?
Through working PI cases.
Okay.
She'd come over to our house every now and then. She met my wife. They became friends.
Did you guys ever have a falling out or?
Never. From doing this job for so long, I would just pick up little lies from her. Stuff just didn't start seeming right. She would disappear for days. You couldn't get her on the phone. Greg and I would try to call her. You couldn't get her on the phone.
Taylor was known for occasionally disappearing for days, but this time was different. She had been missing for over a month before she was eventually found. Initially, the police assumed her disappearance was routine, but unsettling details emerged. She had left all her belongings at home, and the few texts she sent to friends were written in a style that didn't sound like her at all.
I mean, I'm sure now you've read the news and everything.
Yeah.
You kind of know the date that we're talking about. Have you had a chance to go back and pinpoint where you were on the 8th of September?
I can't remember, but I'm trying to do the very best I can so I could tell y'all the best I can. I went to the bank yesterday to pull my statement. I know I ate lunch at the seafood place at 9 Mile in Pine Forest. I ate there, and I remember eating by myself, and I remember Ash not being able to make it because she was tied up with work.
Taylor was last seen on September 8th, so Zach tried to remember what he was doing that day. His debit card records show he bought food in the area, which supports his story. He also said he was alone because his wife was busy with work, and he seems to truly believe this is what happened. What Zach doesn't know is that his wife is the main suspect in Taylor's murder. While he knows the police have questioned her, he has no idea how serious the accusations are. The police aren't just looking for more clues about the case. They're also trying to figure out if Zach was involved or if they can convince him to turn against his wife.
Do you know anything about this money that Taylor had given you all?
No, absolutely not. She's never given me anything. I've never got anything from that. No.
Okay. Do you know anything about your finances?
No, to be honest. I give her when I work a case or and I got a settlement from my attorney, I hand it straight to Ash. She takes care of everything.
The money the detective mentioned was $34,000 that Taylor had trusted Ashley to keep safe. Taylor, going through a divorce, didn't want the money in her own accounts and asked Ashley to store it securely, instead of putting it in a safety deposit box as promised. Records show Ashley transferred it to her own accounts and spent it all before Taylor could get it back. Taylor happened to ask for the money on September 8th, the day she disappeared. Zach, meanwhile, is a kind and trusting husband who clearly believed in Ashley. He's been able to explain where he was when Taylor vanished and has shown he had almost no involvement in their finances. Still, detectives need to rule them out completely, so they turn their focus to where Taylor's body was found.
The property up on Britt Road, and that's owned by her aunt and uncle. Have you ever been out there?
Yeah.
When's the last time you think you were out there?
The last time I went out there is when I traded my four-wheeler for a side-by-side. And that's the last time I've been. Before that, I couldn't tell you.
When was that?
A couple months back.
Your phone number, the 554 number, do you always keep that on you?
Yeah, I reckon.
Do you ever loan it out to anybody?
No.
Okay.
No.
Would you
No.
ever loan it to anybody? Or
No.
do you remember Ashley ever using it, taking it with her?
No. Never.
Okay, did it ever get lost or stolen or anything and get replaced?
No, not that I recall.
Okay.
Phone records played a crucial role in uncovering the truth in this case. They revealed that Ashley was on the property where Taylor's body was found on the 8th, and that Taylor's phone was at a wedding Ashley attended the very next day. However, Taylor herself was never seen at the wedding or anywhere else after that. Detectives are now trying to confirm that if anything suspicious showed up in Zach's phone records, it would prove he was the one using the phone at the time. However, Zach remains mostly unaware of how much evidence the police have against his wife. He's focused on defending himself and providing answers in hopes of helping solve the case. Since Zach has been cooperative so far, the detectives decide to question him further about some physical evidence.
Do you own any 9mm
Yeah.
handguns? What kinds?
My Glock.
Just one or
Yeah. When I've got a lot of guns, so
Mhm.
a lot. I think one Glock 9,
what model?
19.
19? Okay. Do you know how Taylor died?
Yeah, for Ackerman told me that the girl was shot, and he heard that from Mulchan.
So Ackerman told you and he got it from Mulchan?
Yeah.
Okay. Did he elaborate on anything else?
He just said that they thought the girl was shot.
Okay. Did you ever buy Ashley a gun or anything of that nature?
Man, over the years, yeah. I bought her a 380 one time,
What kind?
PPK.
Okay. And does she carry a firearm?
I haven't seen her one in quite a while. Not at all. Mm-mm.
Do you own a 38 airweight?
Yes. And she used to, that's the last thing I ever remember seeing her with was a 38 airweight. And that was, I haven't seen her with that in I don't know how long.
I mean, I'm interested. Did you kill or participate in the death
Absolutely
of...
not. I would
What
never.
is this question?
Okay. Whatever.
Did you kill or participate, or do you have any knowledge?
Zero, Jason. Absolutely none. I don't want to be nowhere near it. Nothing involved with it. Nothing. I know nothing about it.
The detectives are starting to increase the pressure on Zach. Up to this point, he's been extremely calm, and they want to see if that's because of the laid-back nature of the interview or if he genuinely has nothing to hide. Despite the mounting tension, Zach remains composed. His body language supports this. He doesn't lean back, cross his arms, or show any signs of being closed off, which might suggest guilt. Instead, Zach leans forward, keeps steady eye contact, and responds with clear and concise answers. His posture exudes confidence and cooperation. His feet are firmly planted on ground, and he leans toward the detectives, signaling that he feels comfortable with them and has nothing to conceal. Throughout the interrogation, Zach alternates between two positions, leaning forward and a more casual, upright stance with open hands and legs. He's doing everything he can to show he's innocent, yet the detectives continue to turn up the heat.
What do you think happened to Taylor?
I couldn't tell you, Jason. I mean, I don't know. I mean, nobody deserves to ever get anything happen to them like that whatsoever. I don't know, buddy. I don't know what happened to her.
And, I'm asking you, as this investigation continues, whether it's text, phone records, computers, financials, is there going to be anything that hems you up or ties you
absolutely
to that?
nothing.
Well, and not just being involved in the actual murder, but as far as, afterwards.
Helping conceal.
If any person in this world was like, hey, Zach, come help me do something, I would run from that mother as fast as I could.
Well, I mean, just hell, it's all over the news.
Yeah.
You've read it.
Yeah, I've read
Right.
it, and
And I mean,
trying to swallow it and figure it out. I mean, it's like, it's terrible.
but you've read it, so you know at least some of the details. Just based upon that and your knowledge of the job that we do and the job that you used to do, what's your thought?
Feelings aside,
Just logically.
I can't see her doing something like that. I mean, she's super intelligent. She's got a criminal. I mean,
master's degree.
yeah, or is it master's or I don't know, one of the two. And That's just sloppy. I mean, that's sloppy. I can't see her doing that.
There's a lot going through Zach's mind right now. He doesn't want to believe that his wife could have killed someone. But his background as a private investigator, combined with the mounting evidence against her, must be making it hard to ignore the possibility. The evidence was overwhelming. Bank statements, phone records, and even footage of Ashley at a hardware store buying the exact type of cement used in Taylor's grave. Despite everything, the detectives have now gathered what they need. After consulting with his lawyer, Zach agrees to sign a search warrant granting them access to his phone records. In the end, Zach is cleared of any involvement and allowed to return home. His wife, however, faced a very different outcome.
We, the jury, find the defendant, Ashley MacArthur, guilty of first-degree premeditated murder with a firearm as charged in the indictment.
Ashley MacArthur was sentenced to life in prison. With a mandatory minimum of 25 years, she is now serving her time behind bars, separated from her husband.